Let's talk about habits. We all know that we develop good and bad habits over time through repetition. Our bad habits can be liabilities for us, our good habits can be assets. So our goal is to try and develop some healthy habits that will help us benefit in the long run. It's interesting how some of these things we do thousands of times with lots of repetition, it just becomes second nature. I remember when I was younger and started playing basketball in grade school, I was one of the taller kids, so when I would shoot the ball, I'd hold it behind my head like this to protect it, and this is my shot. Up until almost till I got into high school, I was shooting that way. Here's a picture of me back in, this is probably around 8th grade, and you gotta love the tube socks, the short shorts, don't make fun of it, but especially the gun show going on here.
Just watch out for the guns. They'll get you.
Stop calling your arms guns.
So even though I used to shoot the ball behind my head like this when I was younger, once I got to high school, the coaches worked with me and I had to start shooting again with thousands and thousands of repetitions, lots of practice. Now I've got a silky smooth Klay Thompson shot, so thank goodness for habits. So what are some of the habits we can do that will improve our health? One of these that I can't stand doing, but it's an easy thing, is flossing. If you can get that into a habit before you go to bed, you always brush and floss, that's going to help your dental health significantly. Another healthy habit is to wear your seatbelt, although that's harder to not do these days with all of the alarms and reminders that cars have built into them.
Fasten your seatbelt, please.
Another healthy habit is staying hydrated. A lot of us just don't drink enough water. We wait until we're just totally dehydrated before we drink when we're super thirsty.
Wait! No water for him.
Don't make that mistake, but stay hydrated throughout the day. You might want to check out my video about if you're drinking enough water. Another healthy habit to develop is to exercise every day. Sometimes we intimidate ourselves when it comes to exercise. We think we have to have a complicated, elaborate program, but just keep it simple. Just get out and move your body. Be active, do something. Sometimes we think we have to lift a ton of weight or run super fast to get benefits, but just getting out there and exercising no matter at what pace. So just going out and being active, regardless at the speed or the pace, is still going to give you some big benefits as long as you do that on a regular basis. One final suggestion I'd make for a healthy habit is to practice prevention. You can do that with regular checkups and screenings. It's much easier to find something when it's a potential problem instead of when it's a full-blown emergency. So stay on top of things like that with you know what your weight is, your blood pressure, your cholesterol, things like that. That can make a big difference in your health.
I can't discuss another patient, you know that. Well, I don't find anything wrong with you.
Oh, well, sure it's not for a lack of looking.
So I'd encourage you to pick one or two of these things we talked about, or it might be something else you know you need to work on for your health, and turn that into a habit. It's going to take some repetition, some reminders, some work, but if you can do that, once it becomes a habit and second nature, it's going to be so much better. Feel free to leave in the comments any habits that you've developed over the years that you feel are healthy or you've benefited from. Yeah, it's over. I think I'm going to keep talking with the sun in my eyes like this.